Hey guys, I'm Russell, the Weekend Adventurer. Today, I'm out to check out my new tarp system. It's really windy, so that's a perfect day for checking out whether or not it's going to guy up strong or not. So, let's go hike and find out. This looks like a pretty good pitch location. I'm up here, raised up a little bit on a rocky area, and it looks like the water drains around either side. And not only that, but we have a nice view of the river behind us here. So this is where I'll set up my new tarp system. Alright, I managed to fit everything into my day pack, which is pretty cool. But here's my new tarp system. I jammed it into my old pot pouch for an MSR blacklight setup. MSR makes a lot of great products. The blacklight pot system is not one of them. It has a non-stick coating that comes, well, I don't know if this is going to be the same for everybody, but it came right off the first time I used it, so I was not impressed. Anyway, what I'm going to be setting up today is actually my poncho. I got this backpacker poncho from Campmore. That's campmore.com, and I wanted to see if I could make this into my ultralight tarp. Now, I was really impressed with it because it's got a nice hood that zips up tight to keep out the rain when you set it up like a tarp, and it's also got little webbing loops in the corners to help set it up as a tarp. So it's a pretty light steel nylon construction, and it'd be nice if my rain gear could double as my tent or my tarp. So I'm gonna set it up right now. First thing I'm gonna set up is my ridge line. Now I've attached carabiners, little tiny carabiners, they call them mosquitoes, at the end of my rope. And that's just so I can hook it around the tree, clip it in, and it sets up real fast. Okay, I'm setting this pretty low to the ground, my ridge line, because I don't like I don't like the way the wind is right now. Now I'm going to do what's known as a diver's hitch, or I've seen it also as what's called a slip knot trucker's hitch. Basically, you make a loop in one side, you come around and you put your rope in that loop, and then you tighten it down to the tree. It's a really nice way to keep that ridge line taut, and makes it so that in heavy wind like this, your tarp doesn't come down. Now once again, this tarp also has to be my rain gear. So I put the carabiners, little tiny mosquito carabiners, on these lines as well, so that I can unclip, take this down quickly, and put it on and get ready for hiking. So it makes it easy to break down. Okay, everything's just about all set up. I'm going to put up the last line and then use the prussiks that I have at the ends to tighten it down. And prussik is another type of knot. It's called a tensioning knot. It's really, really useful, especially when you're trying to set up a tarp. I'm not going to show you how to do it because it's cold and my hands are numb, but if you want to learn how to do it, there's a lot of websites out there on knots that'll show you. But this is basically it. It holds strong and it'll tighten up your rope when you need it to. And that's perfect. And this end of the loop is going to go around a stake. that's it. My tarp is set up. It looks pretty good, and I'm ready to eat. There's a couple other variations of ways you can set this guy up. It's a really versatile tarp. We'll save that for another time. It's too cold out here to set it up again. But now I'm getting shelter from the wind, so I'll warm up pretty quick here. I'm actually going to hop in my sleeping bag and cook inside my sleeping bag. And there's no worry about air ventilation. That's one of the best things about having a tarp. I'm also not blocked off from nature. I can see everything and go to sleep with a view. So, all right, let's eat. All right, we got boiling. I don't know if I was supposed to eat these chips or not, but I'm kind of sick of them, so I'm gonna dump them in. Whoa, that's a lot of sauce. All right, the stuff is in there. It smells pretty good. Once it's back up to a boil, I'm gonna drop it into my pot cozy over here, and it says cook it for 5 to 10 minutes. Well, the pot cozy will cook it for as long as I want it cooked for. So it's nice. It saves me burn time on the stove. I'll just blow it out, pour the alcohol that's not used in the stove back into my bottle. So, all right, it's boiling. That's it. All right, we'll just leave that in the pot cozy. We'll just leave that in the pot cozy for a couple minutes. This really is amazing, being able to be out in nature like this and still under the protection of a tarp. I really underestimated how nice it was going to be able to be in a shelter, be protected from the wind, and obviously rain too if it was raining. It was raining earlier today, it's not raining now. But be protected from the elements and still be able to look out at the view that I have here. This is amazing. I think I'm gonna eat my meal, so I'll let you guys go, and I'll see you out on the trail. Okay, remember all that wind we were getting? Well, this is what it's turning into. A huge snowstorm. So I'm really glad that I'm wearing my poncho right now, number one, because it's covering my pack and it's keeping the wind and snow off me. And number two, boy, it's a heck of a lot lighter than carrying a tent, so I can move quick and stay warm. Yeah, it's working out pretty nicely. Anyway, I'm gonna turn this off because the trail here is pretty rough. So, anyway, awesome little PS to the video here. I'll see you guys next time.